Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Today we're getting ready together. I have received so many requests to film more get ready with me videos, and I was like, oh, I actually have some new products that I've been loving that I want to show you how I use them. I'll show you how I did today's glam step by step. Oh, also before I start with my makeup, this mirror is a must-have. It is the best mirror I have ever used. First, it's massive, and then you can adjust the light. It has 3 light settings. And then you can adjust it, make it brighter. I don't know if you can see it goes brighter. You can dim the light as well. It is the best mirror ever. Right, for moisturizer, I used this Summer Fridays. It is the best moisturizer. I spoke about this recently in a favorite. It is a rich cream, but the texture is actually quite light. I know what I'm saying probably doesn't make any sense, but if you try this cream, you would understand. So it is a rich, very moisturizing, rich cream, but the texture, I don't know, when you feel it, it doesn't feel very greasy or heavy on the skin. So I actually like to use this cream as a base before I do my makeup because it's so light and it doesn't really make me sweat. When I use other face creams, especially rich face creams, I always sweat during the day. I feel that my makeup literally melts off my face. So this I highly recommend. I used it as a base before my foundation. And then you can probably tell I do have foundation. I did my base quickly before I start filming. This is the foundation I've been using for years now, the Dior Forever Glow Skin. Right, let's do concealer next. I'm using this Sublimash concealer by Chanel. This concealer is on the pricier side, but definitely worth it. The coverage is amazing. It covers all my dark circles, and I have really bad dark circles because I work a lot, I stay in front of the computer a lot, I don't get enough sleep sometimes, and this stuff is amazing. I also apply it on top of my lid, a little bit on my chin, and by the way, this is the brush. It comes with a brush. I like to use little sponge to blend my concealer. Also, the coverage of this concealer I would say is medium high. It's definitely buildable as well, so you can add more for more coverage. Then to set everything, I use this Laura Mercier translucent powder. Mine came in limited edition packaging, that's why it looks a bit different, but I'll link it down below. This is the brush I like to use to set it. Mine is quite dirty actually, I have to give it a little wash. So I dip. I use quite a lot of product to set my under eye, and I love this brush because it's tapered and it goes right under the eye. Also some powder on the lid so it doesn't crease. A little bit between my eyebrows, these are the main points, so chin, nose, under eyes, that's where I set. Another newly discovered product that I recently raved about in a favorites video is this bronzer from YSL. I also love this bronzer because it's sweat proof, so I can wear it in the summer months and it doesn't really rub off or get patchy when you get a bit sweaty. This is the best product ever because it's contour and bronzer in one. I really like this shade. It is shade number 2, so I don't have to contour with a cooler toned contouring powder first and then warm it up with a bronzer. That's what I used to do, but this definitely saves me time because it is basically 2 in 1 and it is the most perfect shade. I also like to apply it on my temples. For my nose, I would sometimes use a smaller brush if I want to be a bit more detailed when I have time, but I don't have time now. Sometimes I just can't be bothered, so I use the same big bronzing Charlotte Tilbury brush and add some colour on my nose as well. I don't really like to contour my nose. I don't have to contour my nose. I like the shape and the size of the nose, so I just add some colour so it doesn't look too white compared to the rest of the face, so I bronze it a little bit. For blush, I'm gonna use these Ciate blushes. I have quite a few colours of these, but the reason I like them is because they're quite luminous. So these, especially in the summer, are great. And then I actually use quite a lot of product again and apply it very high on the cheekbone, very close to the eye almost, and a little bit on the temple again a little bit on the nose. Bronzer and especially blusher makes such big difference. I look a lot more healthier now with a little bit of pinkiness on my cheek. Then for highlighter, this highlighter is magical, it never ends. I've had it for so long. This is the Hermes highlighter and I love the shade. It is goldeny, it's quite subtle actually, so I do use quite a bit. I never miss the temple again, brow bone, nose of course. I've been waiting for this to finish for so long, it doesn't want to finish. Oh my god, I actually want to try out a new highlighter. Let me know if you have any recommendations. And for highlighter, I forgot to mention I'm using this highlighting brush from Chanel. It is retractable, it's the cutest thing ever. Now, once I finish with all the powders, I like to set my face. I know some people do it at the end. I like to do it as soon as I finish with all my powders. Before I apply eye makeup, I apply this setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. It is honestly amazing and I spray it quite heavily on my face. I spray so much I have to use a little fan to dry it quicker. The next step of the makeup routine is my least favorite. I hate doing my eyebrows. I use this Maybelline brow pencil. It has two sides, so one of them, so you have the pencil on one side. I like this because you don't have to sharpen it. And then on the other side you have this little sponge to blend the product later. And I already did one eyebrow just so you can see the difference. This is the before, this is the after with this eye pencil. I love the little sponge because it gives it a very natural look. So let me show you what I do up close on this one. So very light strokes. I don't put too much product. I just like to define them on the bottom front here and then up here. I try to avoid putting too much product on the front, so I would start blending. And then at the end, very lightly and gently, I will do the front. There is powder in here, so that's why you have to be a bit gentle. Don't press too hard, because the powder will come out. And then I'll use this gel from Got2b. I'll just brush my eyebrows up. I do trim my eyebrows at home. I do my eyebrows at home. I don't let anyone touch my eyebrows. So actually they do need a little trim because they're getting a bit too long. And that's it, eyebrows done. I hate this part of the makeup routine, but let's move to the more fun part, eyeshadows. The eyeshadow palette that I have been using non-stop for the last, I would say, 2 months is this one from YSL in the number 500. I really like all the shades inside, they're perfect for every day. So I use this Chanel Dior Endit brush. It's retractable again. So I'll start by dipping the brush in this darker shade. And I'm starting from the outer corner, doing a little V, blending it out. As you can see, these eyeshadows are very pigmented, so you don't really need a lot of product and they blend like a dream. And then I'm gonna use the lighter shade. I'm gonna apply this in the crease and blend it together with the first shade. Next I'm gonna go again in the darker shade, tap off the excess and apply this on my lower lash line. Repeat everything on the other eye. Next, let's add some sparkle. I'm dipping into the darker sparkly shade. Next, the lightest sparkly shade, and I'll apply this in the inner corner. I'm gonna add just a little bit, very gently under the eyebrow, with whatever's left on the brush. I'm not dipping back into the pan. And now my favorite part, to finish off the look, I get an angled brush, dip into the darkest shade, and we're going to do a soft eyeliner with eyeshadows, okay? If you want a more evening look, you can go ahead and apply liquid eyeliner, but I really like for every day, I like to use eyeshadow. It's really easy, especially with this angled brush. I just go in the outer corner. Et voila! Literally in 2 seconds it's done, and it really matches the eyeshadows. It doesn't completely blend in, you can still see the winged liner, but it's very soft, perfect for every day. I'm gonna do the same on the other side again. Just one line, another one on the top to connect them. So eyeshadows done. Next step is eyelashes, but I don't know if you can guys tell, I have some extensions. I had my lashes done about 2 weeks ago before my holiday, right before I went on holiday, and now there aren't that many left, to be honest, and that's because first, it's been 2 weeks, they don't last that long, they usually last 2 or 3 weeks depending on how much makeup you put on, and I do apply a lot of eye makeup. I like to play with eyeshadows, eyeliners, and then I use my micellar water to remove my eyeshadows in the evening before I go to bed, so my eyelash extensions didn't last that long because of that. When you get lash extensions, you're not supposed to apply that much eyeshadows or like eye makeup, but I did, so yeah, mine didn't last very long. I still have a few left, but I think today I will finally apply some mascara, although you're not supposed to when you have eyelash extensions, but because mine are almost gone, I kind of want to get rid of them now. I don't need them, I just wanted eyelash extensions for holiday. So the mascara I will apply today is actually from Charlotte Tilbury, this one. And the reason I'm going for this one is because of the brush, because I have eyelash extensions, I prefer this type of brush. However, my current favorite mascara is this one from Lancome, and this one I've almost finished. If you haven't tried this, it is an amazing mascara. Alright, so let's see what will happen when I apply a little bit of mascara just to make my lashes fuller. I don't think I would get them done again anytime soon. I would only get extensions when I go on holiday, just because it's easy, like beach holidays when I don't want to apply that much makeup throughout the day. I normally have quite long lashes, so I don't really need extensions. I think lashes turned okay. So I'm going to do lips next. I'm gonna use this Chanel lip liner. I love these because you have the lip liner on one side, and then on the other side you have a little brush. For lipstick, I'm going to use my favorite everyday lipstick from Lancome. I'm going to link it down below. But because this one is quite dry formula, it's matte. Oh, I love this color. But because it's quite matte and dry formula, I'm going to top it with this Chanel Boy Cocoa Flash. You know, actually this is the first time I'm using this lip combo and I'm loving it. Oh my god. To finish off the look, I'm going to add a statement pair of earrings. These ones are from Chanel and they will match the denim look I'm wearing today. And this is it, guys, the final result. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me video. I really wanted to show you some of my new favorite products that I recently discovered in action. Me and Yoshi, who's sleeping in the back, will see you very soon in the next video. Bye!